Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 3 of My Favorite NFL Player Calls Me Dad. I'm Derek. This is my co host, 85 Slim. And thank you for the love, first and foremost. And we got that dub, baby. We got that third dub. We said it.
Yeah, it
We
was
said it going to sweep it.
a beautiful dub, baby. 3-0, starting of the preseason. Is really nothing more you can ask for the team with so much expectation. I should say.
Mm, agreed. Well, y'all can tell that Slim Chance is not at his usual location. He is actually on location. And he went
Yeah,
to the last game versus Atlanta. So definitely going to hear about his experience with that. But first and foremost, well, I guess second now, you know what I mean? But well, hold up. But before that, we want to give a shout out to our sponsor, which is BA Trading PGH. You know what I'm saying? The next game is home, y'all. The next game is home. So for everybody that's going to make it out there to Acrisure Stadium, formerly known as Heinz Field, make sure you check them out because they are probably the only ones that have some dope prints of Jalen that they can put on any of your clothing that you bring in. So check them out. Let him know that his brothers sent you. And with that said, um, let's go ahead and start with your experience, man. I mean, I'm excited to hear it. I've been wanting to ask you, but I've been wanting to wait till the podcast. You know what I'm saying? So go
well,
ahead.
yeah, man. First, I want to say shouts out to Mama Warren.
Oh yeah. My
Uh,
Dukes went to the game. Yep.
yeah, she was actually keeping me updated on things that was going on. She was there before us, as far as you know, getting into the stadium and things like that. Now, keep in mind it was in Atlanta, right? So simultaneously, Donald Trump was actually turning himself in at the
Oh,
at the.
really?
Yeah, this is why you must hear this story.
I didn't know that's where it was. Okay.
Um, so literally right down the street, the courthouse and the game is right down the street. We got there at the time we were supposed to get there. The problem is Trump was leaving at the time we were supposed to get there, so they shut down the highway. They shut down the back roads. We were literally maybe 1 mile from the stadium. So, to the audience listening, I did not physically see the entire first half because Donald Trump was leaving the Atlanta courthouse at the same time the Pittsburgh Steelers were playing the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh man.
Okay? So, just to give you guys that observation on what's taking place on that moment, but I was able to see everything from my phone. I seen the diving touchdown by Jalen Warren. I seen the catch by George Pickens, and I can really only attest to the second half actually watching it live visually.
Right.
But I will say the game was over by the time we got there because the score was 24-0 prior to halftime. If you guys remember that,
By the time you, I did. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
yeah. So all the shenanigans and everything was already taking place at this point in time. I'm on social media. I'm talking to the fans. I meet up with Mama Warren. We start to take pictures. Um, we finally get a hold of Jalen, but Jalen, I guess on the away game, um, there's not many backstage tickets to be given, so he had to come out to come get us. But it was too much shenanigans going on. So the reality was, Mama Warren got to the back with her sister-in-law, and we stayed out with Grandpa and the rest of the guys. So we wasn't able to physically see Jalen because of everything that was going on. We have to understand that there was a lot of protection going on in that city, and they were a part of that as well. You have to look at it that way. So we didn't really get to take pictures and nothing like that, which is cool. We'll see him on another game, but the overall thing that I want to say about the Pittsburgh Steelers in general, man, they look very, very good. They look very, very promising. I'm a football fan at the end of the day. I am a Pittsburgh Steelers fan because of Jalen. You can call it bias, but I'm learning about the team every day. Uh, I'm originally a New York Giants fan. I have to say that because I want people to basically understand this is a genuine show. There's no fabrication going on here. We always want to keep it real. So me siding with the Pittsburgh Steelers has everything to do with Jalen Warren. But I do understand the organization. I'm learning the organization. I'm learning Steelers culture. Um, and I'm really, really excited to be a part of the Pittsburgh Steelers season this year. I really think they're going to do something special. I don't want to jinx them or say anything out of the ordinary because let's be real, there's millions and millions of football fans that might want to put me in a chokehold for saying the inevitable, but I don't want to say it just that way. I just think they're going to end up in a really, really good spot this season, and I think they're going to shock the world. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
When so y'all never really got to uh see any of the players really, or
No,
like after the game they
no,
went straight to the
no. They got them out of there. They got them on the buses. They got them. There was a lot of chaos in the city, man. A lot of police everywhere.
yeah
And if you can father everything that we're dealing with in this country and put it all together, it has a lot to do with that person. You know what I mean? So a lot of people was outside, and when you combine the football fans and you
it's a lot of
combine the
people
protesters, and you know what I mean, you
yeah
really don't know who's outside. You know what I mean? So
right.
I understood that, and safety always first. So and the way, again, I have never been to an away game and was able to get backstage or back passes to see Jalen. It's always at a home game or something that they're hosting. You know what I mean? So I didn't expect it, but it was cool just to even get to the backside because I think the home players were able to give out more passes. You could see the difference. You know what I mean? And I called Jalen on the phone. He called me back. He was in the shower. I mean, you can tell it was an agenda to get those boys safe. You can see it. So the main thing is he got a chance to see his grandmother. I don't even know if she took pictures with him back there. I don't even know if she had a
Oh
chance
yeah,
to take
actually,
pictures with him.
you sent me the picture of him taking a picture like a selfie with y'all in the background.
Yeah, because he had just finished doing an interview, and then he's looking in the stand because he's just looking and looking, and I'm like, yo, yo, yo. And he's like, oh, what's up? And I just pointed to Grandma. I say, hey, Grandma's right there, bro. So I'm moving everybody trying to get her so he can see her, and everybody kind of was polite and let her get to the front, and that's how you see her standing over, and he's taking a picture of her, stuff
Word,
like
that's
that.
love.
So.
Shout out to everybody that made way for my grandma.
Yeah, man, it was crowded, brother. I mean, a lot of people was trying to get at Jay, and he wanted to see his grandmother, man. So that was a real, real nice time. It was
So,
dope.
so was there a lot of Jalen jerseys? I think.
No, we were the only one. Um, it's just the beginning. Them jerseys expensive, man.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
But I do anticipate the first home game. I wish I could make it. What I will do is I will be going to O'Brien. So just to let the viewers know,
Yeah,
O'Brien's it's a bar in Tampa. Really Pittsburgh orientated fans. I'm gonna go in there live. I'm gonna try to get that on the fan page. And when I'm not at the game, I will be at O'Brien's just to give them a big shout out. Really, really hardcore Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and they've been there for years, man. So I'm like a guest in their house, but when I wear this jersey, they understand. So I started doing that last year, and we had a really good time, man. Really good time. So That's going to be our live cuts when we're not at the home games.
Yeah, that's what,
When we're not at the games in general. I mean, it doesn't have to be a home game. If it's a game that I can't physically be at, I will be at O'Brien.
no doubt, no doubt. You should holler at them. You know what I'm saying? Let them
Yeah.
know you're plugging them on the website because I think that'd be kind of cool to
Hmm.
plug them every week or whatever. Because when you showed me last year when you went in there and had the video of what it looked like and stuff, like it
Yeah.
really felt like nothing but still an issue in town. So
Yeah.
see that. All
Man,
right.
we should
Yeah.
call them live one day and be like, yo, you guys are on the show. Just let you know you're being recorded.
Yeah.
Let them know who you are. Just say,
Right.
hey, we're gonna be coming up in there. Won't be a camera crew, but they will be using their phones to record. It's gonna be on the show. Would that be okay? And just get that on speaker. Get it
Yeah.
on speaker. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah. 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 It will. It will. Figure out how to do that. Hey, well, actually, we could do it with the speakerphone and stuff. Right? So,
Yeah, yeah. We'll give them a call. Like, of course, it won't be at night. It'll be, all to be edited, obviously, and
right.
give them a call. That'd
Saw
be
the
dope.
touchdown.
Like,
Right?
go ahead. I'm
Did you
sorry.
see the touchdown?
Ah, man, you said what did I think of the touchdown?
Well, when did you see the touchdown?
I seen the touchdown literally right when it happened. Maybe 5 minutes after. Because again, I was on my phone, so I
Oh,
kept going back. Yeah, I was going back, and then I see the score is 7. I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell happened? So I go back. I'm looking for some highlights, and some one dude recorded on television, and I seen the guy try to bring him down, and he wasn't down, and he just jumped and leaped. And I was like, okay,
yeah,
okay.
that was
That they was already up 7 at that time. So Najee got the first touchdown, then Jalen got the second touchdown. So Najee, like, I love Najee, man, but we know what Najee could do. I think everybody's watching Najee's helper right now just to see what he can do. You know what I mean? So I'm that was dope, man. That was a really really tough, you know, tough showing touchdown. I mean, Jalen is bringing something to the table every time he touches the ball, man, and he's always giving his best effort with every opportunity. And that's what I'm realizing. I'm hoping the fans are seeing it, the coaches, etc. Um, is that a gift and a curse? Absolutely, because now the opposition is understanding what you're dealing with. So it's going to be an interesting season, man. It's going to be a real because it's going to bring out more in the rookies. It's going to bring out more in everyone. The motivation is like an energy with that I could see with these guys. Like if they start scoring or start catching the ball or whatever it is, there's always a congratulation somewhere. Maybe a sack, maybe a tip pass or whatever. There's always a congratulate, you know, and I love that. I love that. And with that being said, that energy then travels into the scoring. Oh, I got 7 yards. I'm in there. What you gonna do? Now the other guy gets an interception. I got an interception, and I took it back to the house. So you're gonna see the what's the word I'm looking for? The competition within the team as they start. I think they're gonna do this a lot. I think this is what we're seeing. People always talk about preseason. I don't care preseason, whatever. It's a game of football. So however you are looking at the game of football, there's only difference is that is not counting. It doesn't take away from their skill set. It doesn't take away from the plays. It doesn't take away from any of that stuff. The only thing that preseason's difference is that it doesn't count on the actual record. Other than that, these guys are playing football like they've been doing ever since they were children, man.
yeah, ain't no
So
scrubs.
I don't want to hear that nonsense. And there's always somebody to take something away from something positive, and I'm not going to allow that with this group because this group is very fresh, very new, and when you're dealing with fresh and new, you're dealing with how are they going to come out? What's the chemistry going to be like? And we're still at the at the surface, like the tipping point. We really don't know what these guys can do. That's how I look at it. Like what they're doing now is dangerous to what I know they're capable of.
Um,
Honestly.
two quick things I wanted to touch on real quick. One of them was about when Jalen scored. I was saying like I always watch over and over again, just see different things about the video or whatever the footage. And it was cool to see when he got hit. It was cool to see Darnell Washington and Pickens like they kind of thought he was already in or going to go in, but he got
Hmm.
paused. And I don't know if they said something to him or not, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like all three of them knew what he was about to do with some shit. You know what I mean? And then
Hmm.
dove in there like they went crazy and shit. I love seeing the other players, because he shows that same shit. You know what I mean? If that was somebody else that scored and he was in there, he would have went straight. You know what I mean? He would have been excited and shit too. So
Right.
it was cool to see that. I was talking to him today, and he was saying that on that play, it really hyped the team up because the coach, like in the meeting, coach positive or something during the slideshow, and was kind of giving praise and everything, not just to him but to the team. He was saying that he saw the coach saw Deontay Johnson and a linebacker that never celebrates, like never celebrates, but he
Hmm.
saw them two celebrate, like those two never celebrate, like over something like somebody else does, but he saw them like celebrating, like yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's hype whenever they celebrating, so
Yeah.
well, not in those words, but I thought that was cool, man, because we were just talking about that, how he brings people together, you know what I mean? That's what I love about his game. So I was telling them, they like,
Yeah, man.
it's not just
You can
about
see it,
football,
man.
you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah,
And let's just keep it real, man. This game is really about having fun. Don't
yeah.
get me wrong, the competitiveness has to be there, but I mean, collectively as a team, if you guys having fun, it's gonna be hard to beat you. It's gonna be hard to beat you,
It's gonna be
man.
hard. They having fun too, man. They having
Yeah,
fun, and it's
yeah,
fun to
man.
see that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's gonna be an exciting season, man. And you know what I mean? Like that San Francisco game, I just feel like we're gonna take it, dog. Like San Francisco, they did pretty good over the weekend, but
I don't know what their record was. What was their record? What did they? I mean, that's the preseason record, of course.
uh,
Because I know Purdy came in throwing a lot of interceptions his first game. Oh no, that was I think that was during practice. I'm sorry. I don't know what Purdy did for preseason. You see if you can pull that up really quick. I like Purdy. I mean, I'm a Purdy fan
yeah,
too.
yeah, you are a pretty fan. You calling
I
young,
am a Purdy fan. That's my little Tom Brady right there,
yeah,
boy.
young Tom Brady.
That's my little Tom Brady. I leave my Tom Brady alone, man. Now I was saying, good job, Mr. Jalen Warren, this past weekend. Good job, Najee Harris. Good job, George Pickens. Good job, Kenny Pickens. I'm sorry. Um, I just, I just like the team, man.
I love the team. I mean, I love any team he on, but I mean,
Yeah, the
I think
team is
they too
awesome,
when they
man.
was torn, they lost to the Raiders, played
TJ Watt.
the
You see what
Broncos.
TJ did? You see TJ coming off that line like a missile, bro.
Got
He went,
Herbert and Golden. We got Watt and Highsmith. And then when they come out, we got Herbert and Golden.
you
Man,
got Mika.
the
I
pressure's
mean,
gonna be relentless.
bro, the
Consistent
defense, man.
relentlessness. Yeah,
Dude, that was 24. That was a shutout. I don't care, preseason or not. If you love the game of football, you're playing the game of football. You
um,
understand?
also,
And
man. Oh, go
I
ahead.
don't think, sorry, I was going to say, I don't think getting shut out was in their plan. Just saying. But go ahead.
I think they was trying to shut them out, man, because they shut Buffalo out.
No, no, what I'm saying, Atlanta. I'm saying, I don't think, having a donut. was in their plans. Like
Oh,
people always say, yeah, people always say, oh, it's just preseason. You can't put that into perspective. A lot of people say that, but the reality is these kids are playing the best game that they want to play. It's their dream. They don't want to lose. I don't care if it's a high school game or a Super Bowl game. You know what I mean? I don't think
they know they
nobody wants to
nice.
get shut out.
They know they got KP, Najee in the back. They got GP.
Come on, man.
They got DJ,
Right, and they all got
CP,
something to prove. So that
AR.
defense was playing. The defense was in it. The defense was in a zone. They all got something to prove. So I don't believe in that. It's only preseason term, and I will stick by that. It's a
Yeah, I
game of
was too.
football.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, I was watching Twitter, looking at Twitter a little bit. You know,
Yeah,
they
and
like,
it's a double standard,
yeah,
right? I'm sorry to cut you off. I got to say this
yeah,
last thing, and I'm gonna let you go. It's a double standard because people could say, "Oh, it's only preseason," when a person loses the game or wins the game, but a person could get hurt in preseason and end the regular season. They
yeah.
might not even be able to play the regular season because they can get hurt. You mean to tell me getting hurt is fake too? Does it matter? Yeah. Think about it like that. They playing the game. Period. Preseason or no season. If they playing on the off season and they go out and do something stupid and they get hurt, it's their fault. You can't say, "Oh, it was the off season. I should be able to play." No, you're not gonna play. You're done. You were playing the game and you got hurt. The game is a physical game, whether it's preseason or the regular season. It's a physical game.
They even try to take the pass away from GP, saying that he
Mm-hmm.
did it against a second, third string. I'm like, what? But this other commentator, and it was like, he was covered though. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't matter if the guy was great or not, he was still covered if you caught that.
Right. And it was a sexy catch. You can't do it. Oh, excuse me.
I mean,
You can't
but
do
he
it, is what
did
I'm
it against
saying.
first stringers, like the GB. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
It's crazy.
he ain't taking nothing away from y'all. Shit. We love our Steelers around here. So shout
Y'all
out
did y'all
to
thing.
all of y'all, man. All y'all Warriors and stuff because
Still a nation,
it
baby.
ain't easy. We know it ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? And it's just fun to see y'all having fun. And I know y'all gonna have a great season this year. This season.
Yo, and I'm here to let y'all know we gonna keep this same energy, win or lose.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
We're proud of the team,
We
man.
got to take an L this year. I mean, if we don't take an L, that'd be dope. But well, I think after we take our first L, that's going to bring us tighter. They already got
I
that.
don't even want to speak L. I just, I just want to speak playoffs and beyond.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Playoffs and beyond. Let's speak that
Yeah, playoffs and
straight
beyond.
up.
We definitely make it playoffs.
Hmm.
I mean, everybody that I watch, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to All Season Productions, man. Yo, you are a G, brother. You are a G. Thank you for showing love to Jalen all this time since he's been a student. Or before even officially became still just but I've been watching a lot of other content creators, still content creators, and they've been giving like their record predictions, and a lot of them got Baltimore beating us once when Baltimore comes to Pittsburgh. I think it's like the fifth or sixth game. Like that's going to be interesting too, man. How you think Baltimore's going to turn out?
Um,
You don't have a good game.
that I'm actually gonna be watching them. If I had to worry about anybody, it'd be those guys.
Because I heard last year,
Um,
well, go ahead, go ahead.
um, again, I'm also gonna look at everything. I'm not gonna look at just the skill set with these guys. I'm gonna look at attitude. I'm gonna look at who wants to be the star. I'm gonna look at, is there a reason that them guys, instead of saying one is better than the other, can they coexist? You know what I mean? I'm gonna be looking at that stuff because all it takes, with the egos, with these, I mean, we're dealing with two strong-minded individuals, strong masculine egos. OBJ, Lamar.
Oh,
I could just see OBJ missing the catch, Lamar mad at him because he didn't catch it, and OBJ mad at Lamar because he ain't throw it right. See what
interesting.
I'm saying? And I just see that first, just to be honest with you. Um, but outside of that, I do want to see them ball. I want to see how that's going to turn out.
Think he'll stay healthy? Well, I mean, he's not accident prone, so I don't really mean to make it sound like that. But I
I
think
don't know. I just
fitness
think
will
he
be
be
at it.
capping, man. I don't. I think OBJ. I don't know. I think he be
I mean, he
capping,
gotta be
bro.
in good shape. I mean, he gotta be good if
He's
he
in
made it
great
this
shape.
far.
There's no reason he's always hurt. How you be hurt but be hanging out all the time? He be chilling. You know what I'm saying? Why didn't he stay with the Rams? That's a question that I really have. I don't know. That's really, really different. I mean, that's a Super Bowl ring.
Yeah, that is. That is. I do have something for you.
What you got?
I you see the screen.
I don't see nothing. You playing it?
Oh shit, I got transition.
Okay.
All right.
Jaylen Warren, final play of the first half. Jaylen Warren. Oh my goodness. Jaylen Warren is on his way to the end zone. Jaylen Warren, 70-yard touchdown on the final play of the half. Touchdown East. Oh my goodness. Do you believe what just happened? Maple Mountain cannot. 8 possessions, 8 touchdowns. Let's see if he stepped out of bounds. The official's trying to figure it out. No, he did not there. No, he's in bounds. That's a touchdown. 70 yards. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Okay. So, Chris, you see him right here, and
Jaylen Warren, final
what
play of the first.
is dope to me is the center. I know him. I haven't seen him in years, but when he was going to school, I know his Spate. But he's such a beast, man. Like he made the block, and his helmet came off. He's still running down the field. But I don't know if you can see in the top right corner the coach with the white jacket.
Mm.
Can you see it? Mm-hmm.
On the back end is not as blue. It's not blue up. It's a small box.
Okay.
So
Um. Well, when you watch the playback, or I'll send you the link, or I'll send you the video, or tag you in it. The coach is running down the sideline with Jalen as he's running down the field, and the coach got a flag for it. That's what they was talking about at the end of the game. I mean, not the end, but end of the run, how they had it like it was all crowded up. That's why the refs gave him
right.
a flag. I was like, what? But yeah, if you can kind of you'll see him when he's, you know what I'm saying,
Jaylen Warren,
running.
final
You'll
play of
see
the
him.
first half. Jaylen Warren.
See the
Oh
coach
my
kind of
goodness.
running.
Jaylen Warren
Yeah,
is
I see
on
him.
his
I see
way to
him.
the
Try to
end
say he
zone.
ran past the
Jaylen
flag.
Warren, 70-yard touchdown
But
on the final play.
yeah, I thought that was funny. When I saw the replay, I was like, yo, man, thanks for doing something that I couldn't do, because you know that'd be me. Like that's me right there. I'm always
Yeah, you
yeah.
ain't gonna be able to catch that dude though. That
No,
dude be gone.
I'm healed now, son. I told him today. I was like, yo, I made a bad decision last time. You know,
You
but
think
this
you could beat
time,
him in racing? I don't think so, brother.
Why?
He got a lot bigger, a lot faster. You know that, right?
Like I haven't. I mean, I got
Uh,
ring, but
you ain't get like that.
that's gonna be my advantage though.
Okay, hey, is that part of your 75-day challenge? I sure hope not, because you're gonna lose that battle.
Day 42 of my 75 hard challenge, big. But
No,
I'm just saying, I feel like I can get him. I feel like
okay.
I can get him now, like straight up. One thing about that though is it was just my takeoff. You know what I'm saying? When I took off, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really
You-
prepared for his takeoff.
Yeah, because he was in front of you when you took off. Just saying, he was in
Nobody
front of
else
you.
wanted to be in front of me. You know what I'm saying? Like it took him a while to get in front of me. Yeah, like he didn't
Nah,
smoke.
I got the video.
I'll smoke y'all. I know that. Shout out to Jose. I'll smoke
Hey,
y'all.
hey, you let the viewers be the judge. If viewers want to see me
We're
and
gonna do
Pop
that.
Run,
We're gonna have that
if
as a show.
the viewers want to see that race, we
I'll
gonna put it
outrun
on.
Jalen. I'll outrun you. He knows.
You can't outrun Jalen. You might could
If
try
I
to
see
outrun
him,
me.
ask him like, "Hey, I heard your dad say he can outrun you, or he outran you." I'm saying, you know, y'all watch the show.
Man, I'm telling you, man, you ain't gonna beat that kid, man.
Before we close out, man, tell us, tell the audience, tell the viewers, who are you most excited to see besides Jalen? And besides Pickett,
Kenny
after this,
Pickett to Pickens connection. I
in the
want to
good
see
and
that.
preseason, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna happen at least twice a game. You
that's gonna be fire.
know what I'm
Cause
saying?
he just gonna say, throw it, Kenny.
I'm just excited to see the whole damn team, man. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
But you
They
asked
got
me
rid of Kevin
specifically.
Dotson today. They traded somebody because you know the 50-man roster comes out today. And they traded Kevin Dotson today, which is like a backup. Um, I should know this, but I think he's a guard. Might be a tackle. One of the two. They traded him to
Well,
the Rams, and he played the Rams in like the 56 game, I think. So they traded him for a fourth rounder next year and a fifth rounder
look
for
at that, man. Look
2025.
at the moves they make it even still. They got their 53. They still making moves. That's powerful, man.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Very powerful.
Um, I just hope the team stays together, man, as long as they can. I know it's probably not going to happen, but at least for 3 years.
Hmm.
Um, man, Najee and Jalen, man, in the backfield. Yeah, I just wish we had a better backup.
Thunder and lightning.
We had a more confident backup QB. Mitch is good, but I mean he can beat you with your legs. But he didn't really impress me with the passing.
I agree with that.
I was watching this show the other day. This, I forgot who it was. They were funny, man. It's two dudes with a podcast, and they got this thing where they read the Facebook comments, and one of the comments was about Jalen, and it was saying something about that Warden sure can run. So I'm like, the other guy was like, Warden? Like, who the hell is Warden? Like, you know what I'm saying? Then it was correcting him and everything, but it just reminded me, like, even back in even the high school, man, they was saying his name wrong. You know what I'm saying? What's the QB that played for Washington Redskins? Griffith the third or something.
Oh yeah, man.
Hey, when he was at OSU, he said his name wrong. Like it's just funny whenever I hear that because like it's not really that hard. It's just two syllables. You know what I'm saying? But it was funny because I thought we had moved past that.
Hmm.
But anyway, man, yeah, it's gonna be a great season. I know you're excited to see Kenny. The the KP, the Kenny Pickett to George Pickens
Picket
connection.
the picking.
Yeah, Pickett the Pickens connection. Pickett's gonna be connected to a lot of people, man. That was one thing that people were impressed with is how he spread the ball. So a lot of people, a lot of receivers will be eating this year.
Oh, he got some bomb receivers, but that connection gonna be Jerry Rice, Joe Montana. That connection gonna be Elway and what's your boy name? I mean not Elway, Tom Brady and what's his name? God damn it.
And for the Patriots,
Yeah, man. Man.
Moss,
Yeah, Randy Moss,
yeah, he's gonna
Terrell
be
Owens, and
special.
your man from the Jets.
So how many
I
touchdowns do you
mean,
think they'll score together this year?
oh man, I'm giving GP at least 20 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Nah, I
I was
can't
gonna,
go.
I was gonna say 2025 actually. Is that
Yeah,
possible?
I could say
I mean, that's
20.
possible, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's 12, it's 16 games.
Yeah,
All you
it's
need.
16 games. Yeah,
Yeah,
like one game is gonna have to get these, or two or three gonna
yeah,
get
man.
like two or three. You just gonna win every
He's
game.
gonna score at least one touchdown again. So I give him minimum 16.
How many touchdowns you think Jalen would
Jalen's gonna score at least between his role. I give Jalen 5 to 6 this season because of his role.
recover his okay?
Najee's
I
number
forget
one. He's
about
number
that.
two.
Yeah,
Yeah, Najee's number one. He's number two. So because of his
yeah, I'd say
role,
five. Yeah, five is a good number. We got two
yeah.
last year, no, one last year. So
Now
five is a
when
good
it comes to yards, I think his average is going to be 7 to 8 on the average. That's what I'm gonna look at more than anything. How many yards he gets per carry per average, and I think
Well, he
that's going to
averaged
be
seven
very
point. Well, that was in Atlanta.
yeah. I think that's going to be the key. The touchdowns, not so much because they always gonna put him in the position to get the first down before the touchdown. You know what I mean? If he gets the touchdown, it's something that he did to get the
Yes.
touchdown. But his job is mainly gonna be to get the first down. So I just think he just plays his role that well. He's not interested in that. Whatever they want me to do, I'm gonna just do it.
Man, I'm telling you,
You
son,
know.
like nice. We're almost the perfect team, man.
I see it, man. I seen it last year. That 4 game winning streak.
We're
That
almost
meant
the
a lot
perfect
to me.
team, dog. And who you gonna double team on as the wide receivers?
You in trouble. Long as Penny get protection. Long as Kenny gets protection, it's gonna be a threat. You got to remember those two running backs coming out the backfield are now receivers as well. And don't forget, one of those running backs like to block, so it could be a whole protection thing. While Kenny's trying to find somebody open, Jalen could be right there just guarding the whole perimeter like
Yeah,
a dog. You know what I mean? So all of that stuff is
watching
gonna
that
play a
man.
role, man.
Oh my gosh, fire like
You
you
know,
can't
I
double
want
team
to see,
fire.
and I know they're working on this stuff in practice because it's all about how you get rid of that ball, how much time you hold that ball. That plays everything. If they can't lock him down on a route, Kenny's gonna have more time. He's gonna be able to get the ball off. You know what I mean? He's gonna be able to see an outlet. I can't wait, bro.
Me either, man. Me either.
I can't wait, man.
Yo,
It's
we're
gonna
gonna
be good.
close it out with that, man. It's gonna be very special, and we gotta. I mean, this is the time, new era. Last year was the new era. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's that time. So they all are hungry. They're all on the same page, and they're under Mike T. They're being led by Mike T. So
Like T.
thank y'all again for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel. but definitely keep bringing out more content, different content, exclusive stories and experiences, and close it out. Slim.
Hey man, much love to all the fans and Steeler Nation, everybody who showed up and showed out. Again, I am so happy to be a part of this culture. I thank you guys.
Salute, salute.